Okay, so let's start. So we are on video number 3 and we are talking about, what all skill sets you need to have to get a high paying job, right? So if you can find my previous videos, I'm talking about, search engine optimization. Then I spoke about performance marketing, which is very important. And now I'll take you to some of the JDs coming from some top companies talking about job in social media, right? So let us check this, because before we go ahead, it's very important to understand, what all skill sets are required if I'm looking to get a job in some good companies, right? So let us check it from Shebang. This is coming from Shebang. And what they're looking for senior brand strategist. And what I've done is, like you can see, I've selected entry level and executive level. Let us check. So keep this in mind. They're looking for 2 to 3 years of experience. So let's check what they're looking for. If they're looking for 2 to 3 years, what kind of skill sets they need to have. So let us check this. You can see that client, to discuss, understand client requirements. So they want someone who can do client side, building strong relationship with client relationship. Important. Presenting the campaign to the client. Now this becomes very important because they're looking for someone who can talk to client. This is at client side. And this is again a good opportunity, so that if you understand, social media, if you know media planning, if you know ads, you just need to have the skill sets, how to represent it to clients. You should be very good with media planning. And you can see that ensuring the communication flows, creativity, with brand agency and partners, working with internal stakeholders. So I guess they're looking for client servicing. I think this is again a very good opening. A lot of agencies, they look for client servicing as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to bridge gap between client and your own team, right? So client servicing is very important. Let us check some more. So what I'll do is, let us check entry level job. So let's say, for example, this is coming from business consultant. This is digital marketing manager. Let's check. This is coming from Jaipur. Okay. So what they're looking for is, must have a minimum of 2 years of experience. Fine, no problem. Must have managed a minimum of 3 lakhs of monthly spend. Now, one thing that we should understand is we should know how brands are pumping money in paid advertisement. What kind of medias they plan, where they spend most of the money. So probably we'll talk a lot about this in this course, but you can see that managed. What if I give you access to some of my results, some of my campaigns, let's say where we have spent 5 lakhs or 10 lakh rupees, so that you'll get a lot of idea. So this is again very important. You can see that creating and optimizing campaign, this is important. Channel wise reporting, this is again important. But keep this in mind, they're looking for 2 years of experience. So let me check. But now you know that someone having 2 years of experience, they should have these qualities. You can see that. Let us check this. Let us experience. Let's say, let's check this. Assistant formulation of strategies, which is very important. Plan and monitor ongoing campaign on social media. You should know, media planning on social media, meta ads or Facebook ads or LinkedIn or Twitter or some other channels from where you can buy media. Launch and optimize online advertisements. I spoke about this also in my performance marketing. People want you to have analytical approach. Be involved in SEO efforts. Okay, this is for digital marketing, no problem. Collaborate with designers. You should know, how you should communicate with designers or content writers or graphic designers. It means you should know how to prepare a brief also. So let it be a creative brief. Let it be a content brief. We should know this. And you can see what they're looking for: experience with social media, Google Ads, email marketing, and SEO. What if you start sending emails, right? What if you start creating emails? So I'm going to teach you how you're going to build your list, how you're going to send your list, how you're going to monitor, because we send a lot of emails from last so many years. So this is important. Let's check this. This is coming from Unfit. This is hybrid. They might be looking for online and offline. They are from agency. You can see their creative agency, Unfit Studio. Let us check develop social media strategy. Very important. Engaging content. You should know what kind of content you should create at top of funnel or middle of funnel or bottom of funnel. Manage day-to-day operation, which is scheduling and engaging in performance tracking. Everyone is looking for performance tracking. Collaborate with creative. That's why you need to have good way, to do competitive research or to work on, what kind of different content framework you can create for your clients or for your agency. Or this is important. You should know type of content, objective of content, goal of content. There are different variety of content, straight from short form to long form. And they might be like webinar, they might be reels, they might be testimonials, behind the scenes, lot of things. Monitor a design team, and then act as a brand manager. Fine. So they're looking for someone, social media, analytical mindset, which is very important. If you can show them, results, which is very important. Social media associate, let's see, this is coming from Bangalore. They have a team of 51 to 200 employees. Good job. Let us say they want you to create a social media strategies. So my goal is, when you approach all these companies, you should have social media strategy in place. So let's say, for example, if you're coming for a job at my agency, I'm going to ask, do you have any plan? And the good thing is, if you have a plan, which you can show it to me, it's going to add a lot of value. So you have a plan with numbers and forecasting. Amazing. Your chances are pretty very high. Monitor social media trends, collaborate with creative team, develop and implement social media strategy, identify your target audience. You should know who is your target audience. You should know what kind of content you can create for your target audience. You should know buyer's persona, customer avatar, right? All these things are really very important. Create and manage email, very important. You should send emails. You should monitor emails. You should work on A/B testing. You should look into what kind of email subject lines you can write. You should know different format of emails, right? So there are different format of emails, which we'll be talking in class. So now you know that what kind of skill sets, companies required if you're going for social media. And one thing that we need to understand is we need to have results. We need to have planning in place. We should have forecasting in place. We should be good with optimizations. All these skill sets will prepare you to get a high job, high salary job in digital marketing industry. Fine. So I think you can go to LinkedIn, you can check. And I want you all to do this activity. Just go to LinkedIn and try to find your top 10 dream companies. It's very important that you should have a dream, right? So what kind of companies you want to approach? If that is clear, you know what all skill sets you need, what efforts you want to put in. So these are things that we need to understand. So I guess this looks good. This is so important. So we spoke about SEO, we spoke about performance, we talked about social media. Let's talk about paid ads. So paid ad, probably someone is looking for Google ads or any kind of paid advertisement. Even in social media, you will find people looking for paid ads also on Meta or let's say LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram or some other channels as well.